therefore, 6 years back when we started working and we formed the government, and now we are in MDA 2, we started looking at what we called the stakeholder approach, which means that we will not be program or policy driven, but we will be stakeholder driven. Now, who are the stakeholders? It's the women in our society who are stakeholders. It is the youth who are important stakeholders. It is the farmers who are important stakeholders. And hence, the youth being a very, very important stakeholder in the state of Meghalaya. You would have seen that in the last many years, multiple programs have come out in multiple ways to actually tap what Paul had just mentioned, to tap the energy of the youth of our state. What Paul said was a very, very important point. The youth, like the way the water flows, is a very, very powerful energy. It is our policies and programs and the way the government will work. It will ensure that this powerful energy will become either a destructive force or a constructive force. And that's really the mindset with which we are always looking at this issue and ensuring that we are able to channelize this energy that is there. You look at the MGNP program. We have thousands, if not lakhs, of artists who are excellent and have got, the best talent in the world, I should say. And yet they're not able to get that platform to be able to perform. And so a simple idea came out, which was the MGNP program, where we said that, well, let them perform to tourists in different tourist locations, in different cafes, restaurants, important programs, and that way they will be able to showcase their talent, and the government will support them and government will pay them. And with that, now we have almost 3,000 people who are supported by the MGNP program. And as you're aware, now we are planning to expand it even further. I was mentioning that, not just we allow them to perform and we support them, the state proud, and I'm sure even Hard Rock Cafe will also be proud of it. Our only condition is that you have to allow us to perform also once in a while. And that is the Honorable Tourism Minister and myself and Chief Secretary also. It was a natural movement for us to go to the OTT platform, and I'm very happy that we are today launching it. I can tell you that this is going to be a very, very important game changer for the talent and give an opportunity like nothing before to the filmmakers and even to the musicians of our state. And that's why we are super excited. But again, we can only provide the platform. It is up to now the content creators and to the people to support such programs. Like you're aware that it's not just that we'll be providing the platform, but every time an individual is able to say, for example, a movie and a content that is put up gets about 10,000 views, then the particular content creator will be paid by the state government for those number of views. A certain amount will be given. Every time there's a movie that's uploaded, again, apart from what you will get from the subscription and other things, we will be paying you to put up your content, and we'll continue to support this. And as I said, more importantly, you will get a very wide audience who will be able to watch your movies, and that way the popularity also will go up. This is the first time any state government has done this kind of a project. So therefore, it's a very unique project, and we are really hoping that apart from just the movies and the short films and the documentaries that you will do, we are really looking forward to the music videos also coming up, and we're hopeful that this platform will allow you to connect with other musicians across the world and across the country. Government of India, we are passing resolutions for 8 scheduled inclusion. What is it that we are doing as a state and as a society to promote our own language? And that's why this is another step towards giving that particular support and push to our own languages. Because if we don't do it, we can't demand others that, well, you give us the respect when we ourselves are not doing enough to promote our own language and our own culture. And hence this step is also towards really to push the use of our language, to promote the use of our languages, promote our culture. And once again, you will see that it's not just in this platform. Just recently, Honorable Minister and I have launched what we call the CM Research Scholar. And you're aware that we are funding 50 research scholars. We're giving them money every year to do research on art and culture and language and history of our state. This has again never happened before. But again, we've realized that we are very weak in documentation. We don't have enough content, whether documentation in terms of printing or digital or videos or audios. All of these are all connected. And therefore, while we talk of the stakeholders, which are the youth, we also look at the cultural aspect, a language aspect, and you'll see that multiple activities are going on because we're looking at the larger picture of things and trying to take this forward for our state and for our youth especially. And once again, congratulate the entire team that has made this project a possibility. And I wish all the content creators the very, very best. So keep it up and wish you all the best. And I may assure you that there will be 100% support from our government, from the Honorable Tourism Minister, myself and the entire government machinery to ensure that we are able to provide such opportunities and such platforms for the future of the youth of our state. God bless you, Meghalaya and Jai Hind.